What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, or to the channel, I guess, if you're new here. In this video, I need to tidy up some things to get ready to reassemble the Dana 60 up front. So I'm gonna get the high steer arms put together and welded on. Then I need to obviously clean them up, paint them, get the ball joints pressed in. I'm gonna try to get the new U-joints put in the front axle shafts. That way everything's ready and I can just reassemble the front axle. So that's the plan. I'm actually going to run to the hardware store quick. I need to get the grade 8 bolts to bolt the steering in or bolt the heims in so I can set this up. I got some spacers, which you'll see in a little bit in this video. So yeah, I'm going to run there quick, get the hardware, and then start working on these knuckles. Well, guys, I'm actually at the local Tractor Supply because I just picked up some bolts. I want to bolt all this together. That way I can weld these high steer arms off of the knuckles to keep the heat from the heims, and it'll make it way easier than trying to fumble around the knuckles. I'll show you what I got here. So I actually got one of my good friends, Tom, to mill these down on a lathe to the exact spec that I need. This is going to take 1 5/8" mounting surface heims. So I had to make me these sleeves so I can bolt all this together and weld it without putting heat to the heims. So I'm going to put the pieces together with the hardware I just got from Tractor Supply, make sure everything's good before I go home. So should be able to take one of these bolts. This is the one for this side. Whoop. Yeah. Take this bolt, slide it through with one sleeve. Just like that. Grab another sleeve. I don't really need the locks to lock this up, but I just got them that way I have them. And I can take one of the short ones. And these are also about 15 thousandths over what the heim is. That way I don't have any issues putting it together. That way there's a little bit of play. Not play, but enough that if this thing warps any while welding it, I won't have any issues getting the heim joints in. They won't be too tight. Whenever I tighten them down, it'll suck this together if there is just a thousandths or two of play. So there's one. So now this can be welded. It's perfectly spaced. Obviously, I'll tighten it down when I get home, but I want to make sure the bolts are going to work. And yeah, it'll be way nicer welding this on the bench instead of attached to the knuckle. Now let's get the other one set up. This one will go the same way. It goes this way, down through the top, throw a sleeve on it, through the centerpiece, second sleeve, just like that. But there you have it. So those are both mocked up. The bolts are going to work, so now I can head home, get these tightened. And this side, I'm not sure. I have an extra spacer. I might just clamp in here to make sure that this one stays true, since this one over here has 2 sets of bolts already. But should be good to go. Should be everything we need. So now I'm working on fitting up the high steer arms. So for the Arctic high steer arms for 2005 to 2010, they have these etched lines right here. So I got to go ahead and cut them off to make this fit better. And once I make sure that this fits the way it should, and I also got to grind off this nipple, then I can weld around this big sleeve and the high steer arms will be ready to go on. So now this should go right on here real nice. Oh yeah, gotta grind that nipple down. Probably should have did it before I put this bolt on. Okay, so now it should fit. That's nice. So now that I know it fits, I can go ahead and get the bottom of this big old spacer welded on. And then this can be put on with the centerpiece. So I'm going to go ahead and get the other side to this same spot. That way I can weld both of them and then keep on trucking. So here's the other side. This is the driver's side. This one needs drilled out to 3/4 to be able to accept this bolt. I don't have a 3/4 inch drill bit, but I have a step bit that goes to 3/4 inch. So I'm going to use that and get this drilled out quick. Okay, now the other side, in theory, should fit. Oh yeah. That's pretty. So now you can see all that grinded off. Nice fit. So now I can go ahead and get these welded. So that's what I'm going to do next. It's not going to be today. I'm heading back to work tomorrow. But they're ready, so that's a step. Just a quick update for you guys here. I'm getting the new U-joints put in the axle shafts. Brought them up to a good friend's shop. I'll show you the front. It's done. Here's the short side. It's done already. These things are a mess. Update for you guys. I got these knuckles cleaned up. Pressing out the old ball joints now. I'm going to press out the old ball joints, get these things cleaned up and painted up, and then I'll press in the new ball joints so it looks all nice and shiny. Got my brother here working on his exhaust. It's nice having some company every once in a while. But yeah, that's what we're doing now. So I'm going to get these pressed out and then get these things painted up. All right, listen, hear me out. So, I got the knuckles done, I got the ball joints out, and I just put the first coat on them. Now, I'm going to be the first to say it. I'm not trying to rip off Reed Racing. My favorite color is orange. No, these are not Reed Racing knuckles. They're factory knuckles with Artec high steel brackets on it. But check these things out. First coat, but they're going to look good. What's up, guys? Next day here. We're ready to push some ball joints in. So I got them all laid out here. For whatever reason, one of them, has to be a little different. It's like it never got painted. I don't know. Yeah. So here's the 4 ball joints. We got the press here. The knuckles dried up nice. I got the holes cleaned out. So yeah, I'm gonna set up a video and get these ball joints put in. Okay, we'll start with this one. Put some kind of cone on the outside. Let's just use this. That ain't gonna work. I hate ball joint presses. You need like 4.5 more hands. We're gonna go easy, make sure this is going in straight. I think I might need to go just a little farther. If I can get that a little bit more. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get this boot and clip installed now I know dirt gets in there. We should be able to take this boot, slide it on, take this. I don't even know if I can swing on this thing. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and get the C-clip installed. Throw the nut on here so I don't lose it. Maybe. China. There we go. Okay. C-clip. And the grease fitting's also here. Quite open far enough. I hate C-clips. Ah. Okay, there's one. Which way should these things be pointing? I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna grab a wrench and put this Zerk fitting in. These are 5/16. These things don't need to be real tight. You do not want to strip them threads. Okay. We are 1/4 of the way there. Okay, I got one done. What a pain. This top one was a pain, but it's done now. So I'm gonna throw this Zerk fitting in, and then I will time lapse the second one and get it done quick. Then we can start installing these things. All right, so that's gonna be a wrap on this video. As you've seen, I got the knuckles; they're ready to go. The U-joints are in the axle shaft, so this front end's ready to reassemble. So next weekend or the next video, you guys will see I'm going to reassemble the front axle, which is super exciting because then the Jeep will be on its own weight, and we'll just be waiting on drive shafts. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Comment if you want to see something else, or if you have an idea how I can do better, and we'll catch you on the next one.